How long would you survive in the most uncomfortable box on Earth? I'm about to find out as I try and last 24 hours. And with torture challenges throughout, we push the discomfort to the extreme. When will this end? There's a prize for completing each challenge.
Oh, it does feel good to stand up.
So if you was ever trapped in a box, how long would you last? Right, it's like the windiest day of the year and it keeps raining, but the old man's gonna show me how to build the box. So I'm a terrible builder, I don't know anything about handiwork, so let's see how this goes. Coming together.
What are you doing?
Why is it not going in? Boss, the box is built, so it's ready for tomorrow. We've just got to assemble it all ready tomorrow. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous, can't lie. This is probably going to be the worst challenge I've done so far, and it's going to be pretty brutal. Okay, we're finally in now. I'll just give you a quick tour. So it's just a small box. All I have in here are some stuff to keep me warm, a sleeping bag and some bottles of water, and then a couple bits for the challenges throughout. Now my dad is going to bring me a few bits to do some challenges too. I got this idea from, there's a scene in Madagascar where they get taken off in crates.
What? Wait, where? What? I'm in a box! Oh no. No, no, not the box.
And I thought, how would I be in that situation? And I've designed this crate specifically so that no matter how I lay down, no matter where I position myself, I can never fully straighten my body. I can't lay down fully, I can only lay on my side, I can't straighten, I can never fully extend. So yeah, there's the sort of cramped element and also the fact that there's no stimulation whatsoever. So I'm interested to see what I learned from this experience, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find out something and share it with you. In 3 hours 43 minutes, so I've got a timer in here, 3 hours 43 minutes, we've got challenge number 1, so I'll be mouth taping, and probably shouldn't say cover my mouth when I say that, I'll be mouth taping, and I've got my loop earplugs to do 1 hour of silence with my mouth shut. My back is already aching, we're probably about 35 minutes in, yeah, roughly, 40 minutes in, and yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable on the bum. I'm intentionally not sitting on the sleeping bag because I'm trying to make this uncomfortable, but yeah, this is it. I mean, for reference, like I say, let me show you. So I can touch either side like this. This is when I try and lay down. Let's see. This is me like this, and my feet are already at the edge. I know this is bonkers, I know this is mental, but it's really exciting. Like the fact that I built this as well with my dad, that was obviously a great experience, but like I'm sat in this now, in a crate, just looking around like, what am I doing? When would I ever do this? Like, when would I ever be in a scenario where I'm just sat in a box? But there is one thing with it where it's actually quite peaceful. Whilst I'm in here, there's no distractions, and the brain just goes, well, you don't actually have to think about anything about what you need to be doing, what you're doing tomorrow, any of this, because I just know I'm in this box for 24 hours. So there's no pressure to be doing anything, contact anyone, be paying attention to certain things, because I'm just in here. So yeah, that's quite freeing right now, as much as that sounds ridiculous when I'm cramped in this box. But obviously after a while we start to crave stimulation. So for now I'm feeling good, although a little bit uncomfortable, but yeah, we'll see as the challenge goes on when I start to potentially lose my mind. So we'll see. Do you think you could you could handle this? Like, are you claustrophobic, the idea of being in an enclosed space? Like, I think it's spacious enough, but obviously I can't fully extend. Like, I don't feel cramped, but we'll see when I want to actually like fully extend my body. I've got to find ways to stretch my body without becoming too uncomfortable, because just leaning against the wall, it's already starting to ache my back. My posture is terrible anyway, so yeah, it's probably not the smartest thing in the world to do, but yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you that. Is that a face, or am I just interpreting it as a face? Like, there's little dots, that could be a weird face. Like, what does it mean? What am I interpreting as that? What does that mean? It's time for the first challenge, so we're gonna do the first of 4 torture challenges. So this one is mouth taping with complete silence. So I've got my loop earplugs and yeah, some masking tape, whatever this is. So I'm gonna tape my mouth up and be in silence for 1 hour. And there is a prize at the end of the hour that will hopefully make this a little bit more comfortable. So yeah, it should be a little bit of a challenge to add to the already discomfort I'm in. But yeah, I'll see you throughout and at the end of the hour. Okay, so this challenge was actually relatively peaceful. Having the earplugs in was quite nice. It allowed me to sort of hear my heartbeat and my breath a lot better, which was surprisingly nice, but it was frustrating not being able to speak. Oh, take that off. Take these out. Alright, that is 1 hour up. Dad should be about to deliver me my reward. How do I stop this?
So I'll remove everything. I live on a quarter past for everything.
Yeah.
15 minutes past.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move it all to 25 past. Because it only does 5 or 10 minutes.
What does?
My alert.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Do every 5 minutes.
So from now, it's I think 4 hours till the next one, is it? We have collected the pillow, so we finally got a bit of comfort. So yeah, that should be nice because it's been a bit rough so far. So happy with that. As soon as I put that mouth tape on, I just kept wanting to speak about stuff, but obviously wasn't able to. So yeah, glad that's done. It's quite peaceful as well, having the earbuds in. That was quite nice. But yeah, what you got now?
So your next one, you said, is
Yeah.
In 8 hours.
8 hours, so that's in 3 hours from now.
3 hours from now, it's 9 PM.
Sure.
But that's, at the minute, I've got at 9:15.
I feel like I can smell your food.
I know.
Oh, that's a mistake. I can smell Dad's dinner. He's got parmentier potatoes and things like that. Just wafting through. I've just been sat in here smelling my own farts, mate. So, yeah, that's a tease. Obviously, this whole 24 hours I'm going with no food as well. So, yeah, I'm pretty hungry already, and that is a tease. So, yeah, but I'm happy I've got the pillow. We've got another 3 hours until the next challenge, which I'm pretty sure is 1 hour's worth of alarm sounds. So that is gonna suck. The physical discomfort has been pretty rough, but as I say, we've got the pillow now, so slight upgrade there. And yeah, I've got, as I say, a few more hours to the next thing, so I'll see you probably around then. Something that I think is just really important and powerful that I think a lot of insecure or shy people don't realise is how that your insecurity and your anxiety can be a superpower. You can use it to get better. If you're scared of something, if you're anxious, if you're afraid to go do something, that's your body's way of telling you that there's a reason for that. So if you can find out why that thing scares you and what it is, why it scares you, you can get to the deeper root of the issue. And I think once you start to understand that, you can use that to grow better. And if you're afraid of something and you take the step to do it, you realise that you can do more than you think. So without that fear, without that anxiety, you would never have that greater scope of growth, because you would never have to try and challenge your beliefs. You would never do that. You would just sort of accept going through the motions, because say you weren't scared of something, why would you ever feel a need to overcome that fear? You never would. So being anxious, being shy, being scared, and then taking steps to get over those things and to get better at those things gives you a greater potential growth than someone who's just already okay at those things. So I know it can be really, really hard. Like, I've suffered with anxiety and insecurity about certain things, and I still do. But I do these challenges to sort of try and confront these sorts of things. So yeah, I'm not perfect, like I've said it a few times. I don't know really what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure stuff out by doing extreme things that I might enjoy. And I can't particularly say I'm enjoying this, but I'm always very grateful for these experiences. I'm grateful that I have the time to be able to do these things, even if it is a bit psychotic, I don't know. But yeah, I'm fortunate to be in this position. I like to learn from this discomfort and try and just focus. Again, it all comes back to reducing stimulation, getting away from screens. Like in here, yes, it's hard, yes, it's boring, but I've done enough practices now where it's not overwhelming me, and it means when I'm in real world scenarios, I don't get as overwhelmed. So yeah, obviously this is extreme. I wouldn't recommend doing this to anyone, but just practice daily intentional time away from screens and let your brain figure itself out rather than constantly processing new information. So yeah, that's a little bit of knowledge or wisdom or whatever, if we can call it that, that hopefully might help someone. I don't know. It's quite fun looking at holes, don't know why. Looks well nice. I love the sunset, honestly. Simple things. Tell you what, it's mad how there's actually a bit of a come down after doing a torture challenge like that. Like, after, I mean, I was looking forward to it in a sense where it would give me something to do, and then I'm doing that for an hour. It sort of killed the hour quite quickly, actually. Get the reward, so there's a little bit of a dopamine peak for something so minor and minimal. And now I'm just like sat here again waiting for the next challenge. I did wonder this before coming in here. I was curious to know. I've said this before, a lot of people know it, but there was a study, they put people in an empty room for 15 minutes and they'd rather shock themselves than do nothing. People hate boredom that much. And I was curious to know how quickly it would take me to look forward to the difficult challenges that I've got. As I say, the next one is listening to an alarm for an hour, and I'm almost counting down the hours now until it gets there. But I think it also gets me one step closer to the end goal. Obviously, it's when that challenge is done, we'll be 8 hours in, so it's a lot further in. Right now, we're about 5-6 hours in, and I am starting to get bored now, I can't lie. So yeah, it didn't feel too bad to begin with, but as I say, it's now sort of starting to get to the realising the actual gravity of what I'm doing, and there's still ages left, so this is going to be more painful than I think I was letting myself believe. Get the dog. I am going to lose my mind. I say we're probably only 6.5 hours in out of 24. So we've got to do that 4 more times. It's too long. It's too long, mate. What am I doing this for? Whose idea was this? Stupid idea. I always get to this point, like, why am I doing this again? Why am I actually doing this? I'm choosing to do this again. I've chosen to get in a box with no stimulation. Like, not having any stimulation after a while is actually torture. And it just shows how warped our brains are now, though. It's just crazy. Can't go, I mean, yes, obviously being extreme, being in a box, but can't go more than 8 hours without wanting some sort of stimulation, a screen to like give me some sort of entertainment or something. The world is warped, says the guy in a fucking box, but don't know. Giving standing up a go. Haven't stand up in 7 hours, I just realised, so thought I'd stand up, but obviously there's literally no room, so this is me stood up in here. So yeah, bit of a tight squeeze, but thought I should probably stand up. I don't know why, but yeah. Right, okay, here's something I'm curious about. So what percentage of time are you thinking about things? Like, how much of your time is something going on in your head? Because throughout this time, I'm having like The Greatest Showman on repeat in my head, and I'm having like random thoughts at the same time whilst that's going on. And recently I've been practicing like just listening, like taking a moment to just listen. And right now I can sort of hear wind and cars, and I'm realising like, I feel like most people don't fucking know how to listen. Like, a lot of the time I'll speak to people and they're distracted by what's in their head, or they go out there on their phones, and I'm similar. Like, I'm very bad at focusing. But yeah, to actually just listen, and I feel like when I focus on listening, it can quiet my brain down, and it's quite peaceful. Don't know what the trim's saying right now. Yeah, I don't know, but I realise it's something you have to practice, isn't it? And it's really draining, putting your energy on something new, like listening, when then nothing's really happening. When, as an overthinker, my brain likes to feed me thoughts that I get attached to, and then it keeps getting excited about these thoughts and constantly thinking and thinking. So then to just listen and switch that off is really, really tough, because your brain just wants to keep giving you more of what you know and what's familiar and what makes you feel comfortable. But yeah, I just need to keep practicing this listening muscle, because I want to be in conversations. I want to be able to listen. Like, I understand how to listen, like what the point is, not to just sort of advise people all the time, not to just give opinions all the time, and actually try and encourage other people to speak about what they're clearly trying to say to you. But it's easier said than done. I think a lot of people could do worse things than to practice trying to listen. Right, okay, I'm dreading this one. So challenge number 2 is 1 hour of alarm sound. So my dad just brought me my phone, so the time is now 9:15. My phone is on Do Not Disturb, airplane mode, all that jazz, so it's only here for this reason. And yeah, I think this one's going to be horrible, I can't lie. The iPhone alarm is jarring. I'm just going to start it now. Oh, you fucker, what do I do? There we go. Right, there's the iPhone alarm for 1 hour. Let me set the alarm on my clock, on my watch. Right, okay, we've got it. So 1 hour timer with the iPhone alarm, which I do think is one of the most traumatic noises in the world. The amount of times this woke me up from a deep sleep, so this is already quite horrific. I'm not looking forward to this one, so yeah, you may get some screams, I'm not sure. I'm quite surprised. My heart rate right now is 47, 48, 49, 50. Like, that is ridiculously low, and this is sort of giving me Chinese water torture vibes. Not that I've torture vibes, not that I've ever had that obviously, but it's the anticipation of the next drip. This is like, there's a slight pause all the time, and there's like the anticipation for the next one of those jarring noises, but because it quiets down and then bang, you like relax, and then it gets you. So yeah, it's making me feel a bit like that. I literally feel like I should never get annoyed by anything ever again after this. Like, shut up. Oh my god. But I literally need to do this challenge as well, because the prize for this is a blanket, and it is already getting cold in here. My feet are freezing and I need this blanket, so fingers crossed I can hold out. I think it's been like 5 minutes, I want to die. What's the weirdest way you think I could lay here, like right now, or like this? What about this? Is this comfy? This is a 2 out of 10. I'm gonna try a handstand. Whoa! Oh, that was my phone. Is this the best way to lay? Pick your favourite position and let me know. I think maybe the first one was definitely the comfiest, but I think the third was more interesting. I also just realised the other great thing about this challenge and this alarm is that when I get to edit this back, I just get to listen to this noise all over again. Like, what a pleasure, what a privilege. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. That obviously was a bit of sarcasm, but at the same time, like, I am actually privileged. I have a laptop that I can edit videos on and post it on the internet. I have enough spare time where I can do that. That is a privilege. And yes, I'm torturing myself right now, but this is a privilege as much as it sounds mental. And I think traveling actually teaches you that. Like, you go to Southeast Asia and you see people in poverty and they've got shacks and things like this and got nothing, and yet they're still happy. So why are we moping about all depressed when we've got everything? I was walking down England yesterday. I was walking down the road earlier looking, thinking, okay, so this is England, and there's loads of concrete buildings and all this, and it's like, I can see why people from Southeast Asia look at it and think, wow, that's so amazing. But you look at it when you've gone there and come back with a different lens, and you look at it and you just think, it's all concrete and everyone's miserable and the weather's shit, and it's easy to get bogged down by England, but I don't know, we've got to create our own happiness. We've got to do something different, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know, it's definitely not listening to a fucking alarm for an hour though. No matter what situation we're in, right now, I could choose to get irritated. I could resist and be like, get me out of here, this is horrible, this is horrible. Or I can just accept that this is the reality and just do my best to enjoy it. I think it's also like the myth of Sisyphus. There's this guy who was condemned to push a rock up a hill for all of eternity. And it's just sort of another way to show how life is ultimately meaningless, and that we get to choose whether or not we give it meaning, if we choose to accept it and bring joy to it, or we can resist and be negative. So yeah, that's just some philosophy rubbish that maybe someone would be interested in. I don't know. I wonder if you can meditate to this. So peaceful. I wonder if I'm just handicapping myself with this video. Like, no one's going to want to watch this with that fucking going on, are they? I should just say, if anyone is struggling to watch this because of this noise, you have to put up with it too. I mean, if I'm able to sit here for an hour, you have to at least sit through this section of this video. That seems fair to me, so no quitting. Come on, 1 hour done. Right, it's now 20 past 10, so Dad should be on his way with my prize. Come on! I'll tell you what is interesting, how these challenges, these horrible things are actually what I'm looking forward to. Like, they're stimulating me, like they're
that made the hour go quite quickly, and the excitement now of a prize again. Like I said, this is the best parts of this challenge, which is mental, because as I say, they're horrible challenges and not fun at all. But when you strip away the pleasures that we get, is these things that apparently seem to still stimulate us in any type of way is better than nothing. So yeah, fingers crossed Dad is coming. I'm looking forward to having a blanket. I can sort the whole floor out, have it nice and soft and fluffy.
Hello.
Hello.
Knock, knock.
Here's my phone back. Thank you. Oh, I've turned the torch on.
Hey?
I've turned the torch on.
Alright, okay. Sorry about
See you later.
that. In the morning.
See you in the morning, yeah. And got a whole carpet in. Oh, ow. Move the piss bottles. Bosh, there we go. Look at the setup now. We live in luxury, mate. Got whole carpet and that. Should give us a bit more warmth away from the floor. So, yeah, maybe this isn't the most uncomfortable box on earth. I mean, I'm obviously making it more and more comfortable, but as you can probably tell, the principle is more about the mental discomfort. It is also physically uncomfortable. I can't fully straighten my body. And that is starting to get a bit taxing, so it's these little small wins that we'll take. Got a nice carpet now. This is super soft, so Henry, shout out to you. Thank you for the blanket. But yeah, very happy now. That's actually got me buzzing. It's mad how, I say, the little things, the simple things. Normally, we just take all this shit for granted, but because I'm sat in a box with nothing, I'm buzzing about this. So yeah, I think the plan now is I've got about 5 hours until the next challenge where I need to handcuff myself for an hour. So got the handcuffs here. It's going to be about 3 AM. So that's going to be pretty rough. So I think I'm going to try just chill for a bit now. Try get some sleep as much as possible. Hopefully I can sleep away as many hours as possible. And we'll see. But it might be a struggle, as I say, because I can't straighten my body. But we all lie in fetal position like a little baby anyway, so I should be fine. Oh God. Fucking hell, mate, this is rough. You can hear the alarm, it's 3 AM. I've now got to handcuff myself for an hour. Like, what am I doing? This is already super uncomfortable. So yeah, this is brilliant so far. I cannot sleep at all. My shoulders are killing on this floor. It didn't feel too uncomfortable during the day, but trying to lay and like trying to sleep and now again really extend my legs. Oh, it's been horrible. So I'm just gonna handcuff myself now and I don't know, I'll carry on trying to sleep to be honest, but yeah, let's handcuff ourselves. Fuck's sake, there we go. 1 hour handcuffed. I need to set the timer. 1 hour. Please, can this already be finished? God. That isn't too hard to be fair. What can I do? I can clap. I can hold my ears. I don't know. Fucking hell, mate, the state of me right now, mate. That's 1 hour done. I can't fucking show you shit, bro. 1 hour. Stop that shit. Right, let's take these handcuffs off, bro. Man, I'm over it, man. Now the price for that is 10 minutes with the roof off, but I don't even want to I don't want to open the roof right now, so we're gonna cash that in for a bit later. I'm gonna just carry on trying to sleep because, bro, I can't be asked for any of this shit right now. Still fucking ages though, so you've still got 10 hours. 10 hours. Bro, that is so long. Oh God, we've managed to endure the night. It's daytime now. So I'm gonna cash in my 10 minutes without the roof on. 20 past 7. So let's slide this baby off. Oh, don't need to unplug that. This is so sketchy. Here we go. 10 minutes, let me set a timer. 10 minutes. Bosh. Oh, where's the doggo? This might confuse him a little bit, but oh, it does feel good to stand up, I can't lie. Oh, it's weird actually. It's the little crate from above. Pretty brutal, I can't lie. Pretty grim day as well, isn't it? Like, this is terrible weather to be doing this stuff. England, mate, needs to sort it out. I'm not happy since I've been back from travelling. Like, thought I'd get decent weather at least in September, but it's been napped the whole time. So not that anyone's been bored about the fucking weather. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the 10 minutes out of this box, and unfortunately I have to get back in once it's done. So I'll probably see you then. And the 10 minutes are up. So let me get back in this fucking shithole crate. Oh. The light's gone off. Out. And we're back. Oh, okay, so it's currently, what is the time? It's currently 7:34. I'm pretty sure I have another challenge at 8:15, maybe, where my dad's gonna take the pillow for an hour, which is gonna suck because, oh, this is getting so much more uncomfortable, and this pillow is the only actual soft thing in here. So yeah, that's not something I'm looking forward to. Going to be fucking hard, but it's only an hour, and then once that's done, I think I've only got like 4 hours and then I'm done. So right now we've got 5.5 hours left. So we're on the home stretch now, but from the bathroom challenge I did, it was the last few hours that got really, really hard. And the only difference I would say is this time I have the time. In the bathroom I didn't have any way to tell the time, and it was just agonizing waiting because I didn't know, whereas now I know. So there's a slight psychological difference there. But yeah, 5 more hours, we're nearly there. We don't need screens all the time, we don't need the comfiest bed in the world, we don't need all this stuff that when you're used to having it, it feels like you could never live without it. And we're so materialistic in the Western world, and again, going traveling just opens your eyes to the fact that you don't need any of this stuff. And doing a challenge like this, I don't need any of that stuff. It's just luxury, it's just privilege to have it. So yeah, when you do have nice things, just don't take it for granted, be grateful for it, appreciate it, because yeah, I don't know, hopefully something in there was good. Morning.
Morning.
Someone's coming to collect my pillow.
Coffee, sir, what time? What coffee would you require?
One would like a cappuccino, please.
Cappuccino.
In 1 hour.
In 1 hour.
Thank you.
All the dogs now.
Alright, enjoy. What a legend. Right, there you go, the final challenge. So challenge 4, no pillow for the hour. So back in discomfort again. Yeah, it's pretty cold as well, as you can see. I'm wrapped up, but 1 more hour and then we get a nice tasty coffee, bit of home comfort, and after that there's only 3 hours. It doesn't sound like long, but the last few hours are always the hardest because I'm just sat here with the same environment, with the same garbage thoughts going through my head, and yeah, there's no other way to entertain myself. So I'm looking forward to this hour being done. This should be good, and then enjoying a coffee, and then riding the final bit home. So we're nearly there. Also, I was just loving the fact that having a camera is so cool. Making things like this, creating things like this is so cool. Like when I set the camera up like this and I'm just in front of it centrally, I feel like I'm on Big Brother or something, but like obviously not Big Brother, just my own version of it. Like it's crazy how we have the power to just create our own documentaries now. Like we have our own ability to just create cool things like this. Like this could be on TV. I mean, it could be, I don't know, but yeah, cameras are such good quality where we can make stuff like this happen. So
yeah, it's very, very fun, very cool. I'm very glad I've got over my camera anxiety to be able to do things like this, because yeah, being able to do that has given me direction in my life, and I've been able to figure out what it is I want to do. I don't know if I'll go that direction, but it's opened many more possibilities and opportunities just because I'm now capable of talking to a camera and creating things. It gives me a way to express myself creatively, so I'm very grateful to that, very happy for that, and we're nearly there. Come on. You know, I'm disappointed. I've been in here how long? 20 hours? And I've not even created a game yet, and I've just realised I'm slacking. So how many times do you think it would take for me to throw this to land on here? That's the game. Well, this may actually be difficult. I guarantee people watching will be like, I can get that first time. Is it even possible? At least it's minimal effort. I haven't got to keep walking back to get it. If you want to see a sick trick shot, my bathroom video, I did an insane trick shot with sellotape.
Make the ground shake.
Ooh, maybe I need a different like spin technique. Honestly, some of the stuff I do to entertain myself is ridiculous. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, that's taking the piss. Oh, come on. There we go. I know everybody's probably screaming like, wow, I'm so excited because that was the best thing they've ever seen. So welcome to the club. Whoa. I don't know. Well, that was that game. Like I say, what else can I do? All right, we're still going to use the ledges. For some reason I had this lighter in my pocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and slide this. Do I want to go that way? Let's go this way. I'm going to slide this so that it stops as far over as possible without falling, like that. That's the plan. Let's see how many attempts this takes. Not bad. This is actually kind of hard to do and film. Ooh, okay, to be fair, this one's kind of boring. I'm just going to take that. Let's nudge it and see how far away we was from it being perfect. Bro, I can't lie, I barely moved that. And it fell, so we'll give that a 9.5 out of 10 for the positioning, but the game was like a 3, so that's pretty boring. Well, that's 2 games in the space of like 5 minutes. So, like I say, boredom actually unlocks this type of creativity. When you're trapped like this, you just start thinking of random stuff to do. So, when you haven't got a phone to distract yourself, you start being creative. Okay, rapid fire games number 3. Now we have the earbud from my loop thing, and we've got that there. So we're going to try to throw this into that. It's going pretty terribly so far. Ooh! Don't know how well you'll be able to see this from that angle. I mean, that just landed on there, I would say that. Where'd it go? Bro, this has got to be so precise. If you look at this, like, this is almost the same size as it. So to actually get it in there is really hard. Oof. Hey, come on. Boss, never give up, never give up. Game number 3, we smashed it. Come on. Mate, it's literally the little things, they just get me gas. Come on. Let's go. Right, now we're an expert at throwing these. Let's have 1 attempt. I don't actually want this to work, so place your bets. Do you think I'll get this through this hole over here in 1 shot? I'm not having any more than 1 shot. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! I'm glad it didn't go through, but I would have also been gassed if it did go through, but I don't want to lose this, but yeah, there you go. Right, what's your favourite shadow puppet to make? I think I've managed to make Baby Groot, I think his name is, the tree from that film. I don't know. How do I do this again? Is that like Baby Groot? I don't know, like if he's wiggling about a little bit, he's got like a tree head, he's happy, he's dancing, he's wiggling. That doesn't even look like it on there, what a donut. In fairness, it does actually kind of look like it, so let me know, what do you think? Does that look like Baby Groot or not? I think I'm giving that a 9 out of 10.
Oh, good girl. Good girl. Bless her. Sounds like coffee, man. Hello. Pillow is back. Happy days.
What time are you unboxing?
1:15.
1:15. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you very much. This guy keeps howling, bless her. Oh, what an absolute legend, mate. Look at that. Delightful. Fuck yeah, that is really good. I'm a cappuccino man myself. What about you guys? Right, that's all the challenges done. So I'm just gonna enjoy this coffee. I've got 3 more hours left and then we're done. This is one of them sweet moments when you feel pretty confident that you're gonna have achieved the thing that you set out to do. The day before last, when I brushed my teeth, I was looking at myself in the mirror, and it's so cliche. People say like, sometimes you need to have a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror, and it's interesting actually doing it. Like, I'm going through a lot in my life, like life's confusing and trying to figure out a lot what I want to do. And I'll look at myself and I'm like, who am I? Like, what am I doing? And like, am I capable of doing things like this? Am I actually capable of this? And having those doubts and uncertain thoughts, and now I'm coming towards the end of the challenge and I've done all the hard challenges. I'm just sitting here relaxing now. I'm used to the discomfort. I'm enjoying a coffee and I can appreciate the work that I've put in to build this thing, to make this happen, to create the whole idea and actually execute it. And this feels like a very good moment, a proud moment, and yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to reflect on that and just acknowledge that I'm happy with what I've achieved. And I think this is the important thing with life. To be happy, you have to be working towards something that feels meaningful to you, and I've learned from this experience. I will be a different person moving forward from this experience, and I'm proud of myself for sticking through it. And yeah, I just want to share that. So cheers to anyone who's doing anything difficult, going for anything difficult, or working hard on themselves and trying to be better. If you are that sort of person, I absolutely love that type of person, so please feel free to reach out. And yeah, if you are watching these videos, subscribe. Like, I'm trying to put effort into these things. I'm having fun doing it. It's interesting to me, and I look forward to sharing more things in the future. So yeah. Okay, here's another parable that I learned. So when I first started doing TikToks, I was reading, or I was learning parables and telling the story of the parable. So a parable is like a story that has a deeper meaning that helps you sort of see something differently and learn from that story. So this is a story of 2 monks and the woman at the river. And basically 2 monks approach a river and find a lady there who cannot cross, and one of the monks carries her across the river. Now later on, 2 monks are walking off away from the lady, and one of the monks turns to the other and says, "You're not supposed to touch women or people," I can't remember exactly what it is, "you're not supposed to touch women. How could you do that?" And the other monk turned to him and said, "That happened hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" And I'm probably telling that terribly, but it essentially is sort of saying that we hold on to things that happened long ago when they're not currently happening anymore. So for example, earlier I had a situation where my dad come out and he thought I was filming and I wasn't doing anything, but my mouth was taped, couldn't really say anything. And I've been playing that over in my head a few times, just like, oh, I hope he doesn't feel like he did something wrong whilst I was doing it, blah, 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 anything like this. And I keep reminding myself, we're not even in that moment anymore. Like, stop worrying about it. Like, every possibility, he's not even thinking about it the way I was. He's probably not thought about it since, but I'm still carrying that same small minor thing. And I think we do that a lot in life. We have something happen, we experience something, and we keep replaying it over and over and over in our head, when if you actually just look at the present moment, you're not in that situation anymore, so it doesn't matter. Like, if you just let it go and move forwards and enjoy what's happening around you, you release that stress, or you release that burden of the weight of whatever you're carrying. So yeah, there's another short story that I think was quite useful and helped me to learn and connect why I think a certain way and how to sort of let things go.
This is funny. So at the end of this challenge, I was originally going to have it so that once I've done the 24 hours, the reward of that is I get a fillet steak. Now, I unfortunately didn't get a chance to go and get it before doing this challenge, but if I know my dad like I think I do, there's every possibility that he's heard me say that and he's gone, I'll go do it anyway. Now, I'm not putting any pressure on him having done this. If he hasn't done it, no problem, I won't even use this clip. But I don't know, I thought I'd mention this now just to see how much I know my dad. And like, again, not that he needs to have done this, I'm very grateful for him helping me out the whole time, but he always is this super nice guy who goes the extra mile, and I'm really grateful to him for all that. I see it in myself, he's helped me to learn that, and I'm very grateful to him for that. So yeah, I'll be interested to see whether or not that's actually happened and if I've predicted that correctly, but yeah, we'll see. How bad is your bed head? Now, I have been in this crate for 24 hours and I've worn a hat, so I think this is pretty top tier shit. But how bad's your bed head or hat hair? Mine's pretty shit. You know, it's jarring. The first thing I have to do when I get out of it is brush my teeth. Do you know how boring that is? Right, this feels kind of topical. So with content in general, there's always this association that you need to like fit into a niche and find your niche, and I do agree you should sort of talk about your interests and things like this, but when people say like your channel needs to be about one thing in particular, I feel like that's so limiting. And this challenge that I just thought of is literally like a metaphorical box. Like when people say do content, they say you need to fit into a niche and fit into a box and fit into this area, but me personally, and I'm sure many people, are more than just one thing. And rather than just doing one niche and rather than just being about this thing, if you're good at multiple things, you are the niche, you are the interesting person, and you can then do more than just this one thing. It doesn't have to be do this only, do this only. It feels like so limiting and constricting to your character if you're trying to just do one thing, when for me personally, I'm trying to embody everything that I'm about. I like philosophy, I like spirituality, I like learning all this stuff, I like psychology, I love this idea of the mind and understanding people and myself and growing as a person. I love travel, I love humour, I love being silly. So yeah, I think fitting into a niche may be good for some people, but if you're someone who's multi-diverse and interested in more than one thing, don't be afraid to just try different things. Just do anything. Put yourself out there and see what happens, like, and don't be afraid to get nothing back, because it's very normal. You just got to keep going. As I say, I believe on the path I'm going on, and I don't know when I'll get there. I don't know what the end goal is entirely, but I just want to keep pushing myself and doing more interesting things and do what makes me happy. So yeah, I just want to quickly rant about fitting into a niche is all a load of bollocks. Just do what makes you happy and you'll do fine. We're approaching the final hour and time is 100% slowing down. It is now 10 past 12. Not that you can see that at all, but it's 10 past 12. We're out at 1:15. Oh my God, it's really going slowly now. So last hour, we're nearly there, but I'm really suffering. I want to get out of this box now. It's starting to feel smaller and smaller, and I'm starting to lose patience. So, oh, come on, nearly there. Right, I'm thinking, what would you use this for after it's done? Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, this could actually be, if you add some bits, a proper chill spot. I could put like a TV there, PlayStation, proper chill little area. If I have a little window there, I could look out, overlooking the view. Or it could be a dog house, could get a little door on here, nice comfy bed for the dogs to chill in. It seems like such a cool space. Even my sister was saying, like, for her kids, it would be cool for them, like, they could proper kit this out and have loads of cool, like, little chill spot. But it feels like a waste to just do nothing with it. I don't know what to do with it. But if you got any ideas, let me know. I'm getting super impatient now. I keep having intrusive thoughts by just punching a hole through the wall and just like screaming. But I just know that what difference will that actually make. But I just feel like, ah, inside. Like, ah. I think I've got 35 minutes. It's too long, I need to get out of here. Anyway, what do you think of the box? Let's do a setup review. So as you can see here, we've got a couple ledges, mainly for the GoPro. As you can see, we've got a light set up there. We've got a couple holes, mainly for air and ventilation. Obviously, we've got the blanket as like a carpet type thing. We've got a pillow and a sleeping bag. So How do you rate my setup? What do you think? Would you do anything differently? Obviously, it would be nice if it was a bit taller. This is, I can't even fully kneel, but that wasn't the point. So, yeah, what do you think? Rate my crib. Realistically, tell me a scenario that would actually test my patience after this. So, oh, your flight's delayed by 3 hours, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't worry about it. Oh, what else happens? What else is a normal thing that happens? What if you've just spent 3 hours in a flotation chamber and then you go to leave, but your mum's electric car's only got 10 miles left and your phone's only got 5% battery, and then you need to like find a charging port, but none of the chargers fit your car, so you end up spending 6 hours at Folkestone station waiting for your dad to drop off a cable. Oh, don't worry about it. We're into the last minute. Come on. I feel like SpongeBob when he's like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Hopefully that is a real clip and I haven't just made it up, but oh, 30 seconds. So I'll see you in 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whee! There we go. That is 24 hours in a crate. So my dad should be on his way. He's not there. Please don't forget me. Maybe he's just gonna fuck with me and leave me in here. Or maybe hopefully he's cooking a steak and it's not quite ready. That's why it's taking a bit longer. Hello! Still not there. Right. It's been an extra fucking minute. What's it going? Well, if I'm actually just stuck here for another 24 hours, I can't get out. Well, I'll probably take the roof off and jump out, but I might get injured. Where is he? What the fuck? What was that? What was? Oh, he's here. Hello. Let me out, please.
Can't come out.
Yeah, you need to turn this off. Woo! Where's the button? Nice. Hey, freedom!
Do the side again.
Huh?
Me undo the side again, it'd be easier.
Oh, so I've got to trap myself again.
Yeah, definitely.
Go on, do the side. Flash banged myself with that light there. Fuck yeah, now. Oh! Hey! We're free! Woo! Come on! Fuck the box! Hey! Thank you, Dad. Oh! Wow, at least I know if I ever get transported to Madagascar, I'll be fine. No, I literally don't know what to do with myself now. Like, what do you do when you come out of a crate after 24 hours? What do you do? Like, what do you do? Just look at the sky? It's a bit bleak, isn't it? But I don't know, I'm glad to be out anyway. So yeah, what a weird experience, what a crazy experience. What did I learn? As I said, I think I learned that I hold on to trauma. I was hoping that some things from my past would come out and that I'd be able to let them go, but what I realised is nothing came up. So chances are I'm holding on to this attachment of this because it keeps the identity of myself doing the same things that I've been doing. That made no sense, but yeah, I think what I learned is I just need to let go of the past shit that I've been experiencing and just focus more on the now and the future and being better. So yeah, that's 24 hours in the most uncomfortable box on earth. Subscribe, follow me on TikTok if you like weird videos, and I'll see you next time.